guys, good afternoon. In this video, I will be talking to you in English because I have received some inquiries and comments from other nationality about the procedure on how to transfer sponsorship here in Saudi Arabia. So I'm not really good in English, but I will try my best to let them understand our discussion for today's video. So I will give you a short discussion about the transfer sponsorship. And what is this transfer sponsorship means? It means that you are working in Saudi Arabia and your employer, and you want to transfer to another employer, to a new employer. So that is basically the meaning of transfer sponsorship. You transfer from your previous employer to the new employer. So what are the valid reasons for you to be allowed to transfer to another company? So these three valid reasons that I will be mentioned is totally the basic reason or grounds that you're allowed to transfer to another company. One is if you are new here in Saudi and your company failed to issue a resident permit or Iqama with a given period of time. And if you're old here in Saudi Arabia and your company failed to renew your Iqama, that is a second valid reason. And if the salary has been delayed for 2 to 3 months, you can transfer to another company. But what are the procedures and documents you need in order for you to transfer to another sponsor? So of course, first thing you do is to apply for another company. So once you apply already to another company, and your new company will issue a job offer to you stating all the benefits, your salary. So it's all is written in the job offer. So another thing, the new employer will issue a demand letter. The demand letter issued is addressed to your previous employer. So meaning your new employer will give you these two documents, the offer letter and the demand letter. This demand letter will be submitted by you to your previous employer, so they will know that you will transfer to another sponsor. So that is already one of the reasons, or that the previous employer can process already your transfer sponsorship. So another thing, if this previous employer failed to process your transfer sponsorship, you can directly go to the Saudi Labor Office for you to process your transfer sponsor. So what are the documents you have to bring when you go to the Saudi Labor Office? Be sure to bring this offer letter and demand letter from your new employer. Present to them this document, and of course they will ask you what is your reason why you transfer to another company. So tell them the story, and after that, once that they validate your reason as acceptable, so you can process your transfer of sponsorship. But in my experience, the Saudi Labor Office want me to make an authorization letter authorizing them to process my transfer of sponsor only directly in their system, no need approval from my previous employer. So they need only one document from me, which is the transfer, the authorization letter authorizing them to process my transfer sponsor without approval from my previous employer. So once I present just this authorization, once I give this authorization letter to them, they tell me that I have to wait for 3 days. So they will process my transfer sponsorship. So I wait for 3 days, and after that I check the sponsorship transfer online, and I noticed that my sponsor is already my new company. So simple as like that. So once your previous employer and your new employer failed to process your transfer sponsorship, go directly to Saudi Labor Office for you to process your Saudi Labor or your sponsorship transfer. So that's all for today's topic, and I hope I help you with this brief discussion about transfer sponsorship here in Saudi Arabia. Thank you, and God bless you all.